Premier Dr. Natalio Wheatley has defended his administration's investment in major entertainment events. Details in this report.
This 284 Media News Update is brought to you by VI Motors Limited, a proud Napa franchise with an expert service department and reliable Toyota and Honda vehicle sales.
Premier Dr. Natalio Wheatley says government support for concerts and festivals is part of a broader strategy to diversify the Virgin Islands tourism offerings and create new economic opportunities. Addressing criticism over government-backed events, including last year's Vibes Cartel concert and previous music festivals, on the Too Inquisitive podcast with host Lawrence Bunchy Wheatley, the Premier said his administration has been focused on building tourism products capable of attracting visitors and stimulating spending throughout the territory. The Premier pointed to established attractions such as the Anegada Lobster Festival, Fox's Old Year's Night Celebration, the August Festival, and the Virgin Gorda Easter Festival as examples of tourism products that have been successfully developed through investment over time. According to Wheatley, the government's efforts to introduce new entertainment events are consistent with strategies employed across the Caribbean, where countries regularly invest in festivals to attract visitors and boost economic activity.
So we've been attempting to build new products. It's been difficult. Sometimes the execution hasn't been perfect. We haven't always gotten it right. But I think the attempt to build a product is consistent with what other Caribbean countries and other countries generally are doing. It helps to stimulate the economy. It helps to create a nightlife. It helps for persons to spend money, and the bar owners make some money, the restaurants make some money, the taxis make some money. The barber shops make money, the clothing stores make money. So it's a good stimulant to the economy, especially, when the tourism season slows down.
Yeah.
And in the summer months, it helps to create economic activity.
He cited examples including music festivals in Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, Dominica, and St. Kitts and Nevis, noting that the Virgin Islands has previously enjoyed success with its own music festivals. He also highlighted the social value of entertainment events, saying they provide residents with an outlet from the stresses of everyday life.
These things also help persons from a very human perspective. And I think Marshall Montano has a song called
Party,
right?
Yeah.
And he says, all week we work hard.
Yeah.
We deserve a party. Tell everybody.
Yeah.
Let's get it started. And he speaks about the fact that people need a stress reliever.
Mia Motley's in that video. In the music video.
Exactly, because she agrees, with crap over and all of that. So there's also an aspect that when you have all of the stress that people are going through, and all of the challenges and the difficulties people have, you need to give them an outlet, so that they can kind of ease their mind a little bit. So from a social standpoint, I think it's also important.
Responding to concerns about government spending priorities, Wheatley said funding for such events was not taking away from critical infrastructure or public services. Instead, he explained that money came from unspent allocations remaining at the end of the fiscal year. He said lengthy administrative and procurement processes often leave budgeted funds unused by year end, allowing government to redirect a portion of those resources toward initiatives it wishes to complete before the close of the financial year.
These monies are not taken away from other things, because what I basically do is at the end of the year, we got millions of unspent dollars, millions of money that is unspent. So I generally use money that has not been spent, because the problem with getting stuff done in the Virgin Islands is not money. People don't realize it. When they say, you don't fix the roads, it's not money, it's time.
Yeah.
We take a long time to do anything. So even though we budget this money for the roads, we go through these long processes and the money doesn't get spent in the year. So we basically use some of that money to do some things at the end of the year that we want to do before the year ends.
Wheatley has been dubbed the party premier, causing the topic to become a recurring point of debate among residents and political critics. Britannia Wito, Tweet for News.
Across the Virgin Islands, drivers have trusted VI Motors for generations. For 60 years, we've delivered dependable transportation, expert repairs, and quality parts, all under one roof. As a proud Napa franchise, our parts department carries leading brands like PPG Paints, Magic Accessories, Top Don Diagnostics Tools, Westlake and Goodyear Tires, plus reliable LTH batteries. Everything your vehicle needs to perform at its best. Our expert service department handles maintenance, diagnostics, and repairs you can rely on. And our vehicle sales team offers trusted Toyota and Honda vehicles built for island life. We proudly serve you at 2 locations, our flagship store in Dove's Bottom, Tortola, and our location on Virgin Gorda. From parts to service to sales, we're committed to you every step of the way. VI Motors, service beyond the call, serving the Virgin Islands for 60 years.